can see it's leaking.
Here's one of the most common O-ring problems you're gonna have with pool equipment. They're gonna tend to expand. Today we're working with the PLM150 Sta-Rite. If you have this filter, you should recognize it. If you do have this filter, you definitely want to watch this video. You're bound to run into this problem. And when it happens, I guarantee you, you're gonna need your pool running. And that O-ring is gonna be days, weeks away. So we're gonna make it last until we got it for this customer. Christmas is in 3 days, so they need their pool running looking beautiful.
Yeah, you see that? We lost our O-ring.
Here's the O-ring. You can see it just slid right off. It doesn't want to stay on there at all. First thing you want to do is always lube the O-ring. No matter what, if you're dealing with this problem or not, you always want to add lube to the O-rings. You should always have just a thin, light coating. It's not a lot. Too much is going to attract dirt, and then you're going to be dealing with issues, and then you're going to actually want to take the O-ring off, clean off all the lube and dirt and everything. Then you want to just apply a very thin coat on it, and then put it back in, and it should resolve the leak. In this case, it's just way too big.
Pinch it tight. This is open or bent. You're gonna push it down. Most of the filter is gonna be in, except for this. Get a little closer, Kev.
I gotcha.
Alright, come up in here and
Pay close attention to this
I am right up on it. Trust me.
ridge right here. This is where the
then we're gonna
O-ring's
make it a
designed to sit in. You can see how much larger it is.
have our knee ready.
You can notice I'm putting my knee on top of the filter, and the air vent at the top of the filter is wide open. I just want to say, if you do not have lube on the O-ring, then I would give up right now. This will not work for you. You're gonna have a very difficult time.
This is definitely the time where you replace it.
As we said before, we have a new O-ring on the way for this customer. It is way easier to order the O-ring than to deal with this every single time you clean the filter. But in this circumstance, they need the pool running and we do not have the O-ring, and I can confidently leave it knowing it will not leak. Then we are gonna do it. As you can see, it's raining right now. Beautiful sunny Florida. Blessed with some rain though, we really need it. All the pools definitely do. And this is what we have to deal with in the rain, but that's why we want to know how to do it. So if you like my videos, subscribe and like and comment what you want to see. I'm basically going to start videoing every single problem I come across and show you guys how to do it.
Devin was having trouble with this.
Okay, we almost got it. Hang in there with me, and I'll show you how it all comes back together. Even when your O-ring is working good, this is the same technique I'll use to open and close these filters. I always want to use my knee on the top with the air vent open and push it down and make sure it's totally flush all the way around before putting the band on. These filters I found are the trickiest because they always tend to leak if not done properly, and that lube has to be applied every single time to the O-ring. The moment we've been waiting for.
And then we want to close this up here.
As you can see, the filter is flush around.
If it pops off, we gotta do it all again.
Keeping that air vent closed is really important at this point.
Top of them.
Okay, there we go. Doesn't leak. We're gonna open up the air vent, get all the air out of there. Close it off once the water comes out. Want to make sure that stream of water gets smaller and smaller. Hitting it right now, making a cool beat. It's gonna make it clear if it's leaking or just dripping. Time we have a problem. If you have the breaker, this would be the time to cut the breaker. But we'll take off the on. I got lube all over my hands, but we'll take off the on pen. You can see this one says off. So we're gonna go ahead and put that back on there.